Welcome to Flickering Myth Gaming's 7-Day Replay, the only gaming news show on YouTube not trying to sell you a mattress. I'm this week's host, Gerald James, and since I'm flying solo this week, I decided I'm just going to spend the whole episode talking about asses. That's right, we're going to be talking about jackass developers, asinine casting, patched asses, and to start it all off, let's talk about Axiom Verge 2. Bear with me, pretend that was a great segue, and let's get into this. So Nintendo held an independent developers showcase this week, which ended with Axiom Verge 2 being shown off a little bit more, which we had just recently seen when Sony had done something similar, but with less bombast. They finished it off by saying that the game was available that day. This has always been one of my favorite aspects of digital distribution is the shadow drop. So I was really excited to see this happen, even though, I haven't picked it up yet, because when they're like, hey, here's a game you got to buy now, and you didn't make room in your budget because, you're not being sponsored by a mattress company. These are the types of things that happen. Either way, reviews have been really good on it, and I'm excited to dive into it. All right, let's shift from things dropping before expected to things not coming out when they were supposed to. With Abandoned, they had their real-time experience app on the PlayStation 5 saying that they were going to post the first trailer on August 10th. They didn't make the date, citing technical difficulties, and of course, since that was 2 days before the 5-year anniversary of PT, speculation abounded. And then finally, on the 13th, they released the first trailer. This was a shit show. The trailer that was released on the Abandoned app was 10 seconds of a man walking in a hallway. We didn't even see the man, just part of his jacket and his pants. The best part about this is the video that they teased the app with on Twitter. So that's right. All of this for nothing, as we're just shown what has already been shown. I am so tired of talking about Abandoned. This is it. This is the last time I'm going to discuss this game, unless something magical happens where it's actually something cooler than we were expected, or it actually is just an independent game that comes out and happens to blow our socks off. Either way, I don't care what else they do. I'm not talking about it anymore after this. Too many people out there are like, oh, it's Hideo Kojima doing crazy stuff. Because, of course, he did Moby Dick games when he was revealing The Phantom Pain. He did 7740S Studios whenever they released PT, the playable teaser. And this does seem like it's going in the kind of the same vein, but it sounds more like, I don't know, a cover band trying to play the greatest hits of Hideo Kojima. I'm tired of it. Their marketing team is terrible. I want this to be over. We already know that Konami is working with Bloober Team. They're your new Silent Hill team, not Blue Box. Blue Box. Oh my God. Did I just stumble on another conspiracy? No, it's garbage. No one cares. Stop. But thankfully, it's not all bad news for Silent Hill fans. That's right. Finally, after the internet was complaining and crying about the nerfing of Pyramid Head's ass, the developers of Dead by Daylight have patched it so that he's now got that bubble butt badonkadonk that we've all been expecting to see come back. They said it was due to a glitch with how one of the costumes affected his bulbous butt. But now it's fixed and everything is right with the world. Thank you. Praise be unto whoever you worship. Now, me personally, I'm still boycotting because I believe that with the reintroduction of his dummy thick buttocks, that They should make it so that the sound of his ass cheeks clapping does alert nearby survivors, and until they fix this issue, I'm out. And for our final story, something I never thought I would see happen, where we've got the melding of the Flickering Myth movie news and the Flickering Myth gaming coming together with a resounding what the heck. They announced that Idris Elba will be playing the role of Knuckles in the upcoming Sonic movie. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or whatever they're going to call it. This isn't bad. I mean, that's kind of great, right? You've got this amazing actor in the role of Knuckles the Echidna, who is, if you didn't know for whatever reason, he is the nemesis slash frenemy slash frenemesis of the blue blur Sonic the Hedgehog. Highly anticipated for the film, I would assume, just like Miles Tells per hour, whatever his name is. This is cool that they've got Idris Elba, but the question is, why? Seriously, why? I can only speculate that they're paying him a decent amount because he is a name. He is a draw. He's a good actor. He's known for Luther, The Wire, and then Wasted as... I can't even remember the character's name in the Thor movies. But fantastic actor. But why? I don't understand the demographic that this is reaching out to. They didn't have to put a name in this role. This is a character that everyone wants to see. You could have put anyone there. So to get this proper name in this movie to play Knuckles is just mind-blowing. They didn't have to spend this money, but I don't know. Like, the only thing I can think of is that this is fantastic marketing, because I wouldn't be talking about the second movie on this show were it not for Idris Elba playing Knuckles. Is this something you're excited to see? Maybe? I don't know. Hit the comments. You know what to do. Blow me up. In this week's upcoming games, we've got a couple of big hitters coming out, starting on the 19th, with 12 Minutes making its way to Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. This is the indie game where essentially you're replaying the last 12 minutes, I believe, of a tragedy that goes on, and you're reliving them over and over, trying to stop them. Aside from that, we also have Recompile coming to the PS5 and the Xbox. This looks to be a really fun little action game, another indie title that has piqued a lot of interest online. Now, shifting away from indies to the big studios, of course, no one saw it coming, but we've got another Madden. I know, you're excited, I'm excited. Probably not going to play it, but Madden 22 is coming out on August 20th to anything with a gamepad. And then August 20th also brings us the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima. This will be coming to PS4 and PS5. I have yet to play Ghost of Tsushima on PS4 despite owning it, so I'm actually really looking forward to playing it for the first time on the PS5. This week's recommendation comes as absolutely no surprise to anyone who knows me, knows this show, or even follows the Flickering Myth website. Recently, I did a review for the PS5 version of Hades, and now that it's out, anyone can get their hands on it on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, or Xbox One. There's no reason not to play it, especially since it's on Game Pass. Now, this was my game of 2020, so take it with a grain of salt, but the whole world can't be wrong. It got plenty of Game of the Year nominations and awards. It's an absolutely delightful roguelike. I'm not going to get into the full details here because you need to go to flickeringmyth.com and read my review. Trust me, you'll want to play this one. Thanks for watching, guys. I know I usually leave you with some type of joke or snarky sign-off, but this week I'm going to keep it real with you. Please, like, subscribe, share. We're not trying to sell you anything, but I would like for as many people to see this beautiful face on their screens as possible. Help us grow, guys. I appreciate it. And we'll see you next week.